We are live from the THQ Arena. It is a very somber evening as Fantasy Pro Wrestling have learned the last 24 hours. Sid Eudy, aka Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, has passed away, ladies and gentlemen, at the age of 63. We're starting things off with a Memorial Battle Royale or a Memorial Royal Rumble match with the stars that I've known him personally, professionally, and literally grew up watching Sid Eudy in the ring. Sid was competing for World Championship Wrestling, World Wrestling Federation. He has traveled all over the world. And I thought for a minute, the news I read on Google was a joke. I thought there was some kind of clickbait. But it turns out that it is true. Sid Eudy is no longer with us. It's been 24 hours, and I am in shock. And I'm sure everybody here in attendance watching this program is feeling the same way. Big sexy Kevin Nash made his way in the ring, and now the young bull, the C4 champion, perhaps one of the greatest wrestlers in Orleans, Ontario, Junior Benito, is at number 2 in our Memorial Royal Rumble. Like always, every new superstar comes out after 30 seconds or possibly even more than that, depending if the ring gets full, which will be the maximum of 6 superstars before the countdown goes. And we got ourselves another competitor in the fray. Oh! Matty Patty almost got himself eliminated. We are now at number 10. We're pretty much halfway through our Memorial Battle Royale. And for all of you watching this right now on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your time, for your support. In the wrestling world, for those of you who are close to Sid Eudy, my condolences. I grew up watching Sid Vicious. I grew up watching him going all the way back since 1991 when he was refereeing at the 1991 SummerSlam main event. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, against the trio of terror, Sergeant Slaughter, General Adnan, and Colonel Mustafa, aka the Iron Sheik. But he was also a member of the Four Horsemen in WCW. Might I add, he had something to do with that segment in the National Wrestling Alliance, possibly even when it was WCW, when Sting had RoboCop helping him out. Sid was there. Hell, Sid was even in the 2000 motion picture Ready to Rumble as one of Sinclair's goons. I remember renting that videotape at the video store. No DVD at the time anyways. We didn't have a DVD player or anything. And Sid Vicious was there. Like as if he was an actor in the movie. But these men, look at Arn Anderson. A fellow Horseman member. Arn Anderson, one of the fellow members of the Horsemen. 4, 3, 2, 1. And at number 13, Vicious Jeremy, the boss of Fantasy Pro Wrestling, has made his way. And there goes Jesse Decay. Growing up, Jesse Decay's old wrestling name was Psycho Jesse. And that's all because he idolized Psycho Sid during his time in the WWF. Of course, when that was Shawn Michaels' new bodyguard. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. These boys are rocking it. Lawless eliminates Evil Uno. And now we've got Speedball Mike Bailey making his way. There he is. Whoa! Series of strikes from BJ. And one strike from Mike Bailey rocks the CEO. And I don't mean Mercedes Moné when I say CEO. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. For those who have just tuned in, this is the Sid Eudy Memorial Royal Rumble match. There are 20 superstars in this. Those who, like I mentioned, have known the man professionally, have known the man personally, and have grown up watching on television or in live programs. Most likely the WWF, unless you were in the stateside, traveling to the stateside, living in the stateside, and watched him live when he was in WCW. Vicious Jeremy quickly gets himself eliminated, courtesy of Speedball Mike Bailey. Sting and Bailey trying to eliminate Arn Anderson. I can say that Arn has known Sid for many years. They probably have grown up together. And now we've got Soul Collector Sam, more members of the family regime taking part in this. Sam now trying to eliminate the icon, the living legend. Arn Anderson now has got Mike Bailey and just tosses him out of the ring. Over the top rope, Bailey is eliminated. Don't mess with a legend like the Enforcer, AA, Arn Anderson. Sting, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, made an appearance at the All In London event this past weekend at the Wembley Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, the very same place for the infamous SummerSlam 92. The British Bulldog and Bret Hart. Now Shane Ginger Dallas Page just makes quick work with the Enforcer. Of course, Shane is gonna ruin an incredible streak of Arn Anderson in this Battle Royale, and both Sting and Anderson gone. I know that Shane is a big fan of professional wrestling. I know that Shane has props for all the wrestling legends. But something tells me that Shane is just pure, utterly evil. I mean, come on. At least wrestle with this man. Don't just toss the man out. The winner of this match won't get any championship belt. There's no contendership. This is a Memorial Battle Royale. This is the boys in the back taking their time, paying tribute to a wrestling legend who has passed away too soon. All thanks to cancer. Not quite sure what the cancer is, but still. And we had a cancer show here in Ottawa, Ontario. And we raised lots of money for the Canadian Cancer Society. Props to all those ticket buyers and supporters. Wherever you are and whoever you are, you guys are absolutely amazing. So I want to know what kind of cancer Sid had. We are drawing down to the last few superstars remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Robert English, Shane Gordon. Shane now no longer an alumni superstar. He is an official member of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. After spending 7 years as an alumni, 7 years with all that training from the school, from the academy, ladies and gentlemen, it has now finally paid off. Both Shane and Mike Bailey. Booker T, ladies and gentlemen, entering at number 20. This is the final 5, ladies and gentlemen, the final 5 in this Memorial Royal Rumble. And Booker T has had some amazing matches with Sid Eudy in the WCW, especially during its closing days. And even before Sid had that disgusting accident, that freakish accident, which you can find on YouTube. It's all over the internet. There are memes of it. There are GIFs of it. It has made news. It has made public news, ladies and gentlemen. That means that anybody, non-wrestling fans, those who don't even know what wrestling is, those who don't even know who Sid is, can access it, watch it, and say whatever they want. But listen to this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. We have a hell of a show for you. For those of you watching at home, we have a hell of a show for you. We have a great main event. Steel cage. Oh, Robert English tosses out the remaining member of the Wolf Pack. Brandon Wolf, the leader of the Wolf Pack. Booker T, Robert English, Shane Ginger Dallas Page, and Soul Collector Sam. You know, there's a saying that gingers have no soul. I guess Sam can't collect it. Booker T at number 20, eliminated. Nah! The final 3. Sam, Shane, and Robert. These young stars, I still consider all 3 to be the future of this biz. But these men who are in their 30s and 40s, again, these are the guys, these are the boys that watched Sid in the WWF. Oh, look at that! Both Shane and English couldn't get Soul Collector out of the ring. Oh, hard buckle. Man, Sam looks burly, but he also looks mighty muscular. He has shaped himself. Baseball slide, and Shane completely disappointed, complete shock, and both Sam and English, looking at that quote-unquote WrestleMania sign. But really, they're looking up at the sky, because that's exactly where Sid is. Heaven. In paradise. Possibly watching on right now. English now tickling Sam. Sam doesn't have anything to do with it. Delivers knuckle sandwiches with no mustard and no mayonnaise. Sam's got English over the top. All that Sam's got to do is shove him out. But English resists. English now back on the apron. Sam has the opportunity. Somehow English manages to pursue. English manages to pursue, and Sam motion to the crowd, motion to the timekeeper, timeout. There is no timeout in these kinds of matches. Side headlock. English now takes Sam to the turnbuckle. Big boot. Sam goes over the top. And we are down with the sickness. Robert English wins the big one. I can't believe it. Robert English pointing. I know he's pointing to the WrestleMania sign, but to me, he is pointing to Sid Eudy. Can't believe that Robert English was the one to eliminate even Booker T, the last man in the Rumble, but he also survived. Soul Collector Sam prevailed and won. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time at all on this program. We are live on YouTube. And amongst FPW management, we do not want to bombard your time. But congratulations to Robert English for winning this match. It is now time to set the stage for the rest of FPW Championship Wrestling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our second match of the evening. The new stars of Ladies Championship Wrestling who have recently graduated from the NCWA New Class Wrestling Academy. If you don't know what that is, please check it out on the YouTube channel, the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. There are many links. Just take a look at it and you'll know who Jade Moonbow is. Dahlia Black made her way in. Now this is Kylie Ray. In the Indies, she's a star. Now with Ladies Championship Wrestling in the alumni, she will be a bigger star. Looking forward to seeing what she can do in the ring. Teaming up with Jade Moonbow, who has been in the academy for the last 4 years, since the early stages or the early waves of COVID-19. These three are going to be in the ring with last year's class, the 2023-24 class. We're talking about Akane Kobayashi, Hadley Hope, and the #1 contender for the LCW World Championship, Cherry Garcia. Actually, sorry, my mistake. Cherry Garcia is not the #1 contender, it's Hadley Hope. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I know that is because it all happened at the Unleashed event, which is also found right here on YouTube. Check it out, it's available. It was our first live stream monthly event since 2022. Folks, check the action out. Akane Kobayashi from Osaka, Japan. Akane looks prepared as she waits for her two partners, the two who have joined Akane last year. This is the #1 contender for the LCW World Championship, Hadley Hope. What a hell of a year this young woman had. We mentioned it before, but we will refresh your memories. Not even in her 30s yet, recently married, an outstanding human being, Hadley Hope is. She has worked very hard here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling, competing at Homecoming of last year. She even got to compete with current LCW World Champion Maddie Ziegler in tag team action. Fought members of the Evil Trio. And as good as her heart is, the battle between good and evil was chef's kiss. Cherry Garcia, I can see it in her face. There's still some anger going on because Cherry was the 6th and final opponent in that Chamber of Death, and there's more chances, more likeliness that she is going to win. But yet, the final two, Hadley Hope, Cherry Garcia, the end result, Hadley Hope wins the match. Cherry loses her chances of being in a major championship match with Maddie Ziegler, whom, by the way, is still undefeated. Here we go. We're going to get to see some new stars here. Dahlia Black, Kylie Ray, Jade Mumbo. Now, I got to finish my thought here before I move on to other matters. Maddie Ziegler, who has not lost a match via pinfall or submission. However, if you have seen Coastal Clash of this year in the women's Wet and Wild contest, Hadley Hope had locked in that guillotine choke. The very same move that forced Cherry Garcia into submission. Okay, Hadley Hope had that guillotine choke locked into Maddie Ziegler, and we saw Maddie tap out. However, that was conducted outside the ring, and the only way to win in that Wet and Wild contest was to pin your opponent or submit your opponent inside the squared circle. That being said, we saw it all. Hadley knew she had Maddie right where she wanted it, but at the end of the day, it was Maddie Ziegler who was on top. And we haven't seen her since. It's been almost 2 months. Well, it's been a month. It's been a month now since we haven't seen Maddie in the ring. But we will see her soon enough. She will make appearances. She must, because now we have a new contender, a new challenger. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Maddie Ziegler has only been LCW World Champion for 6 months. And for her to survive those 3 opponents, I couldn't believe my own eyes. And I couldn't even believe my own ears when I saw the news that Maddie Ziegler is still LCW World Champion. She is for real. She is business, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, think about this, folks. She debuted here 1 year before Cherry, Akane, and Hadley debuted here on the main roster. We're talking 2022. And look how far Maddie's gone. Now imagine, after all that time, Maddie Ziegler's first legitimate pinfall or submission defeat falls at the hands of Hadley Hope. That, ladies and gentlemen, may be reality in the month of October when Amici's Pizza and Fantasy Pro Wrestling presents the 2024 Death Row event. It is going to be amazing. But that, ladies and gentlemen, won't be until the month of October, as I said. We're going to be focused now, shifting gears on what matters most, which is the future of Ladies Championship Wrestling. And right now, I can guarantee you, the 6 that are in this ring represent all that is the future of Ladies Championship Wrestling. And I want to say kudos to Julia Sanders, the Director of Authority of Ladies Championship Wrestling, for putting this match on the map. Julia Sanders knows what she is doing. She's the one that books each and every ladies wrestling match on our program. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Julia has to touch base now and then with the management. I'm a member of that management. Rick Rocker is part of that management. A lot of the boys and the girls in the back are all part of that management too. We're the ones that put everything together. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen, the stage, the ring, making sure that the barricade is properly placed between the ring and where the audience will sit so that no one gets hurt. We're responsible for all of this. How about the steel cage? The steel cage that we're going to be having in our main event tonight. Management takes care of that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event tonight, the solid steel cage will be assembled as we're going to have Ursula, the very first, mind you, the very first queen of the cage. She'll be going up against Billy Boomstick. We haven't seen Billy in months, ladies and gentlemen, months. Billy has gone through a lot recently due to both her mental and physical health. She has not been doing very, very well, but she's on the mend, ladies and gentlemen. She is on the mend. We are looking forward to seeing her tonight in our main event. It is a Queen of the Cage Championship qualifying match, or a Queen of the Cage qualifier. And it's one of 3. So we're going to have 2 more after tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, due to the 2K17 game here on the PlayStation 3, the clock is very weird. There is no clock that runs. I don't understand why. We purposely made every match to be 30 minutes long, and yet somehow, some way, the clock reads quad 0. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why it's like that, but just so you know, in case you wonder how long this match is or how much time we have left. I can't even tell the audience how much time we have left because, again, 2K17 likes to mess things up for organizations, organizers, e-federation, managements, such as ourselves here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling. But we hope that you get to enjoy our program. And this is the beginning of the road to homecoming. If you don't know what the homecoming event means or what does it tell, here it is. Each and every year, for the past 10 years, Fantasy Pro Wrestling organizes a special show to the newly graduate students from the NCWA, the New Class Wrestling Academy. Each year, a new set of stars, young or fairly recently competing in other organizations, e-federations, what have you, make their debut on Fantasy Pro Wrestling television or Fantasy Pro Wrestling programs. Each year we do this, and we create a special show just for them, just for those stars. And usually there are 9 graduate students, 3 women, 3 men that will represent No Mercy, and 3 men that will represent Fantasy Pro Wrestling, the tradition of professional wrestling. Not your average garbage wrestling with tables and chairs and guitars and kendo sticks, ladders, what have you. And at the homecoming event, for the men, there's like a little miniature tournament. 2 triple threat matches. So again, 3 from FPW competing, and 3 from No Mercy competing, where the 2 winners will then team up to take on the head coaches or talent scouts who have taught them in the amount of months or even years that they have been trained at the academy. And that's the main event. A student versus teacher contest, tag team contest. And if the students happen to win and beat the coaches, the teachers, if you will, then for the remainder of that year, they may be subject to an highly anticipated future championship match. If you represent fantasy pro wrestling, you would subject yourself to competing for the championship of the universe. And if you're going to be representing the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling brand, you go after the No Mercy Championship. But because we have the NCWA World Championship and of course the World Tag Team titles, well, the students are going to be able to compete for the world title or World Tag Team title should the students formulate a plan to work together, because they just happen to work well together. Or if not, who knows? Maybe the two winners will then compete against one another for that shot at the NCWA World Championship. Essentially, that's what it is. Benjamin Stack right now is the current champion, the world champion. He has been in the Academy's alumni since 2019. If memory serves me correctly, it was since 2019. Benjamin has had so many incredible battles, incredible matches, especially more notably with Horvath, the Hungarian Barbarian. Now, recent times, we are now seeing Benjamin Stack sporting a manila suit. He has dollar bills coming down from the sky as he is the $1 million champion, but he's also the NCWA World Champion. We understand that Benjamin Stack will be at homecoming. He will defend that title, and we have no idea who the opponent is. Because in 2 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, live from beautiful Gatineau Park, the THQ Stadium, there will be a battle royal. I can't say how many names, I can't say what number it'll be. It'll be definitely more than 10, but there will be a Royal Rumble or a gauntlet match, and the winner of that gauntlet match will become the #1 contender, the challenger for the NCWA World title. Benjamin, I'm going to tell you this right here and right now. If you are listening, if you are watching this right now, you better polish that championship belt. And you better be ready to defend that title. From my understanding, Carlos Matos will be officiating the match. It would have been Tom Sever, but Carlos Matos will be the man to call the action Sunday, September the 15th. If you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, watching this right now, mark it on your calendars. Sunday, September 15th, the 2024 homecoming event will be live on YouTube. Hadley could not get the pin. It has been a very exhausting matchup. And again, I wish I could know what time or how much time there is left. Oh my goodness, the TKO from Hadley onto Kylie Ray. That is a trademark maneuver from Maddie Ziegler. Oh boy, man, this is taking so much time, but Sky's in position, and Kylie kicks out at 1. Wait a minute. Could this be? The legs are wrapped around the waist. The guillotine choke. Sky Stanley is in the proper position to see if this is going to be legitimate or not. Will Kylie Ray survive? Oh my lord. Look at Chariot Akane. Taking care of business, making sure the #1 contender, Hadley Hope, gets the victor. Oh. Hadley Hope with an elbow right between the eyes of Kylie. Coming up after this, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very important match for one McLovin, the sexy hamburger himself. Mick Laving and Jesse the Hand Baudouin challenging the Supreme Team, King Cairo and Sabine Nabarda, for the ECW World Tag Team Championship. Why is it so important? Well, A, it's a title match. We haven't seen the Supreme Team defend those ECW World Tag titles in quite some time. Surely be interesting, but Tom Sever will be officiating it, and it'll be Tom Sever's first time in several months, what feels like several months, that he's actually called a wrestling match. And the cherry on the cake for this title match is that if Mick Laving and Jesse do not win, oh my goodness, beautiful power bomb, almost a count of 3. If Mick Laving and Jesse Baudouin do not capture those tag team titles, on behalf of management, we are going to have to bid Mick Laving farewell. He will be out of No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling. There is no guaranteed contract for Mick Laving on FPW. He will be out permanently. If he goes to the academy, that wouldn't be a bad thing. But unfortunately, those are the consequences. All because, well, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, we don't see Mick Laving often. And there are new superstars making their way. I can tell you the names, I can give you the names, but I would rather have you, the viewers, the fans, watch it with your own 2 eyes. Oh, look at this, Kylie Ray pulling a Hadley Hope. Cherry and Akane trying to break this, and they do. This ladies trios tag team match is still going on. Listen to this crowd, absolutely on their feet. Hadley kicks out at 1. Kylie and Hadley are having a great match here. I can see that. I can feel it. I'm not even there, and I can tell you right now, they're having a fantastic match. Sky Stanley, our senior official, slipping and sliding to the pinning, and all I guess was a 1. Hadley with the hot tag onto Cherry Garcia. Looks to me like they're working really well. Oh my goodness. A duck. Cherry now. Tossing Kylie to the turnbuckle. Tags in Akane Kobayashi. Off the ropes goes Akane. Kick to the face. And the crowd delivering an amazing pop. Akane pins Kylie in the middle of the ring. 2 and no. Oh, beautiful elbow strike. Good Lord. In the center of the ring, Kylie goes for the cover and Akane kicks out at 1. Off the ropes. Against the ropes. Be careful there, Kylie, because Cherry's right behind ya. Oh, jumping calf kick. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching FPW Championship Wrestling on YouTube. This is a live stream. So if you are watching this, thank you for joining. If you're watching this after the live stream, thanks again for watching. New to the channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on notifications so you do not miss a match. Share the link to all your friends, family, and anyone who is affiliated with e-federations. Post your comments down below. Provide me with some feedback. Provide management with feedback. What do you like best? What do you least like? What would you like to have happen in the future, ladies and gentlemen? We want to hear from you. And smash that like button, please. Dahlia Black now tags in Jade Mumbo. Dahlia just smashes the face of Akane. Look at this. Now Jade smashing the knee. Akane from Osaka, Japan, has been trained for many years. Has made it to the main roster a year ago. She is looking amazing. Now Akane tagging in Cherry Garcia. Double knees to the back. Cherry now attacking Dahlia Black, but watch out. Don't turn your back on Jade. Beautiful DDT. Oh! Slap across the face. Sleeper drop. Look at Cherry. She is feeling the vibe of this match now. Come on, Sky, don't waste your time. Cherry's got to execute her finishing maneuver. There's no other way around it. And now Jade, with a neck breaker, drops her down. What is Jade up to now? Big leg jump across the chest, almost through the throat and the jaw. Look at that, Jade just claws Cherry right now. Look at this. What is Jade up to now? Some old school, paying tribute to The Undertaker, whom, by the way, was one of Sid Eudy's best friends. And they were part of that tag team called the Skyscrapers. Little trivia, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have some fun here on our program. In comes Hadley Hope. It's amazing to see Hadley and Jade in the ring like this because you could watch Hadley and Jade one-on-one from the Academy right here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And the Academy, the platform for the Academy is the classic Nintendo 64 video game of WWF No Mercy. It is still popular after all of these years, and you can only find that on the Nintendo 64. Hadley had Jade Moonbow, and yet somehow she had let go of her opponent. Fujiwara armbar. Dahlia Black breaks up the submission hold. This matchup continues, but I believe that Hadley's got control of this match. Waistlock. Sleeper hold. Akane now being almost like a bodyguard, making sure this is gonna... Wait a minute. That almost looked like that was a tap out. Capacity crowd on hand watching this amazing match. 3 of the newest stars that have recently graduated from the Academy versus last year's group. Old school once more. Cherry Garcia's got Jade Moonbow for Hadley to swing. Oh, a slap across the face. Hadley now taking advantage. An arm trap cross face. And the rope break. You saw it. You saw the message on your screen. Sky Stanley called out one fair and square. Beautiful fireman's carry takedown by Hadley. Now listen to this crowd's reaction. Look at Hadley go. Just jobbing. Incredible performance off the ropes. Wow! Hadley Hope, the #1 contender for the LCW World Championship, just turned Jade inside out. 1. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful silent superplex from Kylie Ray, ladies and gentlemen. We're still on match number 2 of 4. Unfortunately, there is no time limit. Thank you very much, 2K17, for giving us this weird, strange glitch. We're gonna stay with you. Oh! Did you just see that beautiful lariat almost ripping off Jade's head? Sky's already in position. Was it a 1 or was it a 2? Greatest event of all time. Well, bold statement, but he might be right. Because there is nothing like fantasy pro wrestling in your own living room, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this amazing submission. Hold right here. The pain that Jade is going through, courtesy of the #1 contender, Hadley Hope. Going back for more submission wrestling. Dahlia and Kylie go in the ring to prevent further damage to the arm. Wait, Jade counters it, rolls Hadley over. The eyes are locked in. Collar and elbow tie-up. Sherry wanting involvement in this. What a matchup this has been, ladies and gentlemen. What a night this has been. Paying tribute to Sid Eudy, Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, however you want to call him. The Millennium Man, the master and ruler of the world. Oh, an arm trap crossface. An arm trap crossface, ladies and gentlemen. Jade Moonbow tapped out. Sky suddenly calls for the bell. And Dahlia Black completely disappointed in what just transpired. Check out this highlight reel, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. The best and the finest athlete. Look at this beautiful powerbomb folding Hadley in two. Almost going in fast motion here, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The arm trap crossface. Both Kylie and Dahlia bumped into each other, and that took time right there during the match. This is the graduation class of 2023-24, celebrating in the ring. What you're seeing in this ring, ladies and gentlemen, was our last year's graduation class. But what does this mean for the newer students? Kylie Ray, Jade Moonbow, and Dahlia Black. Well, you're gonna see all three of those superstars in a triple threat elimination match Sunday, September the 15th. Again, ladies and gentlemen, mark it on your calendars. FPW Homecoming 2024 on Sunday the 15th of September. It's going to be an amazing match. The event will be streamed live on YouTube from beautiful Gatineau Park. I believe it is now time for our next contest, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a big one. Let's not waste any time at all, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have anything else to say. We cannot be streaming forever. Show must go on. It was a hell of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen, between two teams, two sets of grad classes. And I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen on the 15th of September. Once again, 2K17 has messed up on an entrance. You were supposed to see both Sabine Nagard and King Cairo together, and you only got to see one. Look at that crowd. Look at that, and here they are. The Super Bad Boys, Mick Lovin on the left, Jesse the Hand Baudouin on the right. Listen to this crowd, man. Listen to this pop. These boys have been Tornado Tag Team Champions in FPW. And if memory serves me correctly, they have won ECW World Tag Team Gold before. Should be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, to see. Capacity crowd watching on. Tom Sever holding those belts. The Supreme Team. the Super Bad Boys. Match number 3 for the ECW World Tag Team Championships. Here we go. Again, these matches are conducted in tornado tag team style wrestling. That means that both teams wrestle at the same time. Tom Sever has to gain control. All he has to do is see a pinning opportunity, make the count, or if somebody happens to submit, he must acknowledge that submission hold and then execute the call, ending this matchup here. And for all we know, we may get new ECW World Tag Team champions, excuse me, frig, or the sexy hamburger Nick Lovin will have his final farewell. This could be his last match right here, right now. That's what I mean by how important this match is. Again, the only reason why we're doing this is because Nick Levin hasn't had a match in a long, long time. Participating in Battle Royales is one thing, but to be on the card, to be on the show, he's not being shown often. He's been a big sensation for many years, for over 15 years. 16 years in the business. It's incredible to know how long it has been, but at the end of the day, we need to bring in fresh meat, new blood to fantasy pro wrestling, especially for those who will represent No Mercy hardcore wrestling. We understand that Stan the Kill Bailey will say his farewells as well. He's not even on this program. He's not getting a match. At least Mick Lovin is getting a match. Not only any kind of match, but a tag team championship match. And who'd have thunk it than Sabina Barada and King Cairo. Looks like Tom Sever wants to focus on the outside. King Karuna. Listen to this capacity crowd on hand, would you? There is action inside the ring. There is action outside the ring. We almost need 2 referees to call this. There is no disqualifications, no countouts. Falls can count anywhere, but Tom has to pay attention. But what are you doing? There's so much going on at once. You almost need a referee. Look at this. 1. And we saw a pin, but Tom wasn't even paying any attention to it. Tom now checking out the submission hold. And King Cairo breaks it up. Once again, the time limit acting all screwy. Look at that. Oh, Sabine with this power just tosses the hand. Hold on a minute. Sabine Navarra with Jesse Bodway, the Arabian Slam. Not even a 1 count because McLovin was fast. He was quick on the draw to break up that pin predicament. And even though Sabine used the ropes, it still counts. It is still legitimate, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams are no strangers to each other. They've had battles even in the old Day of Reckoning 2 video game. Beautiful back body drop. King Caro spine buster. 1. And the hand breaks it up. Oh, Jesse is feeling it. Jesse is definitely feeling the vibe, folks. Look at the power of Bodway. I've never seen anything quite like it. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Sabine Navarra now has to go to the backstage area. It is now 1 versus 2. King Caro is all alone and by himself. Oh, the Emerald Explosion. Oh, almost a 3. That was a fast count, if I ever saw one. Hey! Wow! How about this, ladies and gentlemen, a 1-on-2. Tom Sever giving crap to the prep boys. But listen to the fans. You can feel their emotion. You can feel. Could this be the end of the Supreme Team? Are we going to have new ECW World Tag Team Champions? Nick Leving delivering knuckle sandwiches to the bread basket. How about that, eh? Knuckle sandwiches, bread basket, sandwich, bread. You get the point. Jesse Bodway, nah. Setting up for a pin. 1 nah. Only gets a 1. Oh! First blood! 1, 2, no! King Caro is busted up, ladies and gentlemen. It is now a 2-on-1 affair. The super bad boys might actually get the advantage. Double team neck breaker. all for the ECW World Tag Team titles, but also for Mick Laving's contract here on No Mercy. Oh my lord. Oh, torture rack to a neck breaker. Can this be it? 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though Mick Laving is gonna stay here with us, here on No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling. They are the tag team champions after all. Look at this. Jesse Bodway, torture rack, neck breaker, Tom Sever, as our official called it fair and wah. And Mick Laving gets to keep his job, but he is not coming home empty-handed. He has the ECW World Tag Team Championship belt, both Mick and Jesse. But I would say thanks to Jesse, Mick gets to keep his job. Congratulations! The Super Bad Boys are now 2-time or maybe even 3-time ECW World Tag Team Champions. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. We are getting the steel cage ready to rock and to roll for our main event. 1 of 3 Queen of the Cage qualifiers. Joe Kick Puncher being the current reigning LCW Steel Cage Champion. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with more wrestling action here as FPW pays tribute to Sid Eudy.
They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've spent all my days repentance in the light of me. So it's true? Yes. And so fortunately, no little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And to me, please don't know, I use it on behalf of the miserable. fighters when they can. If they Jordan, swimming fun, LA, who's LeTron? She all the time, let's let come on, you are fortunate soul. Make your choice. I'm a crazy woman and I'm having on a day. Won't cost much, just your voice. You are a fortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, let's get you have to pay the toll.
This is match number 4. Our main event. 1 of 3 Queen of the Cage qualifiers. Let's begin. There are 3 ways of winning this match: pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage by any means necessary. Wow! Oh, hard buckle, ladies and gentlemen. Ursula, a gut buster and a stiff kick to the back of Billy Boomstick. So good to see her again. Oh! Oh, shit! Basement drop kick. That will damage your knee for sure. Off the ropes goes Ursula. Drop down. Arm drag. Listen to this crowd. Great wrestling from these two. Ursula, don't forget, she was a former and also the inaugural LCW Steel Cage champion. She knows what it's like to be a part of that action. She won a tournament. Every match was held inside the steel cage. I don't think it's ever been done in professional wrestling. Every match in a tournament inside the cage. Silent superplex. And now Billy Boomstick making the attempt to escape the cage, does not get it. Oh, big clothesline. Like a blur. Off the ropes. Beautiful kick. Awkward angle, but I think the cameraman was trying to capture that. Didn't do a very good job. Oh, arm drag. And Jawbreaker. Billy Boomstick now with some submission hold. Submission wrestling right here in this steel cage main event. Oh, you can see that Ursula is hurt. Oh, sleeper hold. Wait a minute. The legs wrapped around the waist of Ursula. Looks like Billy Boomstick wants to win this match early. Oh, the power. The momentum. Look at the best. Ooh. Too fast, too furious. Oh, smash against that the mesh wall of the cage. Oh. Hold the pickles. Hold the lettuce. Superplex in the center of the ring. This could be the action for Billy Boomstick to escape. Remember, you win. Ursula pulls the ankle. This match continues. Remember, if you escape the cage, you automatically qualify for the Queen of the Cage Championship at Homecoming. Oh. No rope breaks. And the best part is, the wrestling world is the referee. Oh, stiff clothesline. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. But Ursula kicks right back. Oh. Billy with those knife-edged chops. Whoa! Ursula fights back. Beautiful textbook suplex. Oh! Beautiful slam. Using that mesh wall of the cage. Oh! Like a hammerlock suplex. I haven't seen that in a very long time. The crowd counts that 2. Billy, oh! Ursula with that DDT. That face paint. That Jeff Hardy-esque face paint. Says a lot. Billy Boomstick is an artist. There's no doubt about it. And Billy's going after that leg. Smooth arm drag. Look at this. Billy now going back on that leg again. Look at this. Oh! That basement drop kick is very, very painful looking. Oh. What is next? What is next on the agenda, ladies and gentlemen? Another Look at that beautiful suplex. I must say, I am impressed by Ursula's wrestling here tonight. But Billy fights back though. Grabbing the waist. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh! double underhook DDT. Ursula's eyes were completely crossed. Come on. Oh my God. Blocks the punch. Elbow to the back of the head. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Boomstick now on top. Oh! Elbow drop. Good shot. Good view. 2. No! You saw the power of Ursula. DDT. Finds the mark. And there's Ursula trying to escape. This is her first escape attempt. And you can see that Billy Boomstick was fast. We haven't seen Billy Boomstick in what I think was the Royal Bash back in May, or it might have been at the Lions Den event. Oh! My God, this crowd is amazing. Thank you very much for your love and support for Fantasy Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Back to that submission hold again. Remember, Ursula, there are no road breaks. The only way to escape is by powering yourself out of the move. Or if your opponent lets go. Which would be kind of foolish considering. Crucifix! Listen to this crowd! Oh, come on! Oh! Knee to the back, cranking the neck, the jaw. Ooh. Oh! Don't turn your back away from your opponent, Billy. Oh! DDT! Foolish mistake. Foolish. Never get your opponent up. Never grab that handful of hair and think you got it when you don't. Oh my Lord, look at this. Camel clutch. Billy, you're a tough fighter. Look at this. Billy gets right back up and slams Ursula down. Ooh. Oh my Lord. What is next on the agenda? Oh, drops down with that DDT, that arm DDT like maneuver. Double underhook. Another ice pick. I call it the ice pick from way back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is for spot number 1 of the Queen of the Cage. And Ursula is not going to give up. She is the inaugural Queen of the Cage. Oh. Billy, oh, another flying elbow drop. Great angle. Only gets a 1, however. Be aware, Billy, that she's got a finisher locked and loaded. What is Billy going to do? Oh! Big, powerful suplex. Beautiful clothesline. Oh no. Escaping the cage via wall is not as simple as escaping the cage via door. The octopus stretch, how fitting for Ursula, as she is a sea witch. Somehow Billy manages to escape. Oh. Hold the pickles. Hold the lettuce. A straight kick to the face. Don't waste your time, Billy. Don't waste your time. 1, 2. Ah! Ah, DDT. Ah, come on. Ah, what a load of malarkey, ladies and gentlemen. Ursula escapes. And listen to that. Listen to that crowd reaction. Billy Boomstick had the opportunity. Look at that double under of DDT was perfect. It was beautiful. And that straight kick to the face, but Billy hesitated. That's the problem. Billy hesitated. Look at this. This was the moment. Beautiful kick. I mean, Ursula looked like she was completely knocked out, and yet somehow, some way, Ursula climbed over the top, and you could see that Billy was trying to do the same thing. And now, Ursula is going to join the other 2 remaining superstars, whoever they may be, starting effectively next week. I still want to congratulate on Billy Boomstick for a valiant effort. She has gone through so much in the last couple of months, ladies and gentlemen, that it's been an incredible treat having Billy Boomstick here tonight with us. On behalf of FPW management, thank you very much for tuning into this edition of FPW Championship Wrestling, where fantasy pro wrestling pays tribute to Sid Eudy, aka Sid Justice, aka Psycho Sid, aka Sid Justice. We will see you next week as the road to the 2024 homecoming event continues on. And please mark the event on your calendars. Sunday, September 15th, live on YouTube. You don't want to miss. Have your pets spayed or neutered, ladies and gentlemen. Help control the pet population, but above all else, get yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population. This is Johnny Maldonado signing out.